Welcome one, my name is Tawess and this is Forza 7, Forza Motorsport 7 even. We're back, because nobody asks for it. I got a car! I'm gonna have some fun with. I can show it off just. Wrong button. Let's show it off. This is a 1984 Honda Civic CRX, a Mugen edition. That has been tweaked beyond that, because it's a real-world car, and the original version comes as a front-wheel drive car. And I would love to change the color on it, but every time I try to do that, the game crashes. So we're not going to do that. Not for now, at least. It's going to leave it in that ugly, horrible 80s white with a yellow stripe thing that says, I'm just going to wait for free play. Because you know what? Free play. Miami. Sounds good. Why not? Now, some people might wonder why in the name of all things holy a Honda CRX. I don't know. I just always had this weird fascination with the little thing. I mean, it's ugly as sin, and not particularly good at anything. And we are headed by two fucking AMC Pacers. AMC Pacers are not gonna win anything. Ever. Woo! It's a bit tail happy. I have to say that. It is a bit tail happy. But beyond that, really nice car. I'm gonna try and overtake this Volvo. It's Volvo from Golf. Yeah, because I'm gonna overtake the other Golf with some body trim. But you see, this car is so cheap that it doesn't really matter. I could drive it through other cars and it wouldn't matter. A bit different when you have a several $100,000 of Italian super sports car. Then you kinda want to do that. That was an ugly turn. This is an AMC Pacer. They're even uglier. No matter how ugly my turn was, that Pacer is bad. But it's also hauling ass. Like, really hauling ass. Don't know why. It's 5 laps. No worries. We'll pass him. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, you squeeze by like that. You know what? Screw you! Hasta luego. I don't know. I should say hasta mañana. Bye. Anyway, so it's Friday the 13th. 13th. Very interesting. Seems to have the entire internet going bananas. I don't know why. I am personally not much into that sort of superstition. I mean, I don't even feel much for Gambler's Fallacy. I mean, Friday the 13th is nothing. In honesty. It's an interesting day from a mythological standpoint. This is going to take the remaining of the 3 laps to actually correct. Woo! But you know what? We plowed that field like a pro. Probably should get into tractor racing instead. But yes, that Friday the 13th is interesting from a lore perspective, but beyond that, not much else. I'm gonna put you in the wall if you try to pass me. I know you can't hear me, but I'm gonna put you in the wall. No worries about that. Now, we're still puntering around here trying to do our best. Whoop! It became a bit more tail happy when I switched rear-wheel drive for some reason. A bit more tail happy. And here comes the rain. A bit of it at least. It's probably gonna be pissing down soon, yeah. That's gonna be wonderful. Like we needed more reasons to be off the road. But yeah, again, the weather in this game is so beautiful. Hood cam it a bit. Oh, no. That's scary, too scary. Can't do it from inside a cockpit for a while. Because you know what? It's kinda nice. It's cozy. It's gonna be slippery as heck to drive this now. This car is so 80s. Inside this car is so 80s. Oh, maybe early 90s. Actually, probably more early 90s, but anyway. I mean, it's The 80s and 90s, they blend together. Okay, so let's actually assume that we have to brake now. Because we don't have any grip left. Woo! Woo! Oh, dearie me. We took with us a lot of cones there, and we're going sideways a bit, and then sideways back again. But you know what? Doesn't matter, because we're still ahead of the Pacer car, mostly famous from in my generation for the Wayne's World movie. The first one. It was decent. Yeah, this was good. I'm gonna have to try and catch up to that one. Oh yeah. Wonderful. We cocked that one on properly, didn't we? Oh well, now we've got a race on our hands. Sorry about this. Had to cough there. That is the glory working within the childcare profession. You pick up all manners of interesting diseases. Why do I keep doing this? Oh well, no point in trying to get back on the road that way. We are going to get back on the road this way instead. Taking some cones with us, but it is what it is. Driving inside here is a lot trickier when it's wet. But it's a lot cozier too. So, I guess it evens out in the end. We are now 8th place, and that is, well, let's put it mildly, that is not good. And we have had enough of trying to drive from cockpit view right now. It's pouring down, like really pouring down, that's why I can't brake. Now let's drive this properly, shall we? We didn't drive it properly. We bumped into the only other CRX on the track. That's rude. But we passed them at least, so that's something. As I completely underestimate the braking in this car in this condition. But, for what it's worth, I'm getting to grips with braking though. And that is actually good. And this field is not too spread out, that's also good. So that means that we can actually catch up a bit. Catch up. Not even funny. Not even remotely funny. Braking way too late, we'll try to sideswipe. And we actually gonna have to use the rewind. I was almost made an entire race without rewinding this time. I'm proud of myself. Then I got way too distracted. That is how it usually goes, to be honest. That is how this usually goes. I get distracted and then I forget to brake. And before I know it, I am harvesting the fields again. Plowing ditches, and I said ditches, nothing else. Thank you. Goodbye golf. Goodbye golf. I flitty. I don't know. And goodbye, I don't even know what that is. Some sort of Honda, I think. Looks like a glass cabinet on wheels. Or a really short hearse. Don't know. Let's see, we got one more lap to do this. One lap to take 2 cars. We can do this. So we are more aggressive than they are. A bit more daring than the AI. This level at least. At high levels I know they get very daring. But on this level they are not as daring as I am. So now we're gonna try and catch this fella up. And that's gonna be interesting. I think I can take him in the next corner. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, well, actually, we can do it the dirty way. I would prefer to not do it the dirty way though. That wasn't particularly dirty, it was a love tap. Barely nothing more than a love tap, but you are not. You are not. No you're not. No you're not. Not even slightly are you. Ah, it stopped raining. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, anyway, so I love this car. I don't know why, I just do. It looks adorable and I would want one. Of course, I would also want one to completely gut it, put in modern technology and just basically keep the outer shell. So, that's me. Not sure if you actually if it's worth doing it. Sorry about that. That one snuck up on me. But we are, for intents and purposes, across the line. I just like the shot of it sliding across the line. That was not pretty. Not in the slightest pretty. It was fun. It doesn't matter because we crossed the line. Well, I was thinking around a bit and I had this old school classic to bring out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, indeed. This is an old Nissan of the classic variety. The granddad of the granddads, I would say, but not really. Now, what I'm really looking forward to is that thing over there. Oh god, this is going bad from the start. Oh, this is gonna hurt. But actually gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me. So I'm looking forward to is picking up the Datsun Nissan Fairlady. Because, well, I think it's adorable little car. And again, I have some weird fascination for it, because I used to have one as a kid. A toy car. Of course, not a real one. And it was a really dear toy to me. It's on a few cars in Smash. So, basically, for all intents and purposes, it is one of these cars I actually do want to get a hold of in the game. I usually pick one up in every game that has them. Wait. Ah, stop being aggressive. I'm the one who's aggressive, not you. But for now, this thing will definitely do. It hauls ass like nothing else. Surprisingly nimble for a car of its age. Then again, it does have a wonderful pedigree, so I guess there's a reason why it's kind of a bit legendary. I mean, you don't exactly think of a car from the 70s and think graceful. This thing is surprisingly graceful. Keeps surprisingly good traction through corners and does surprise them up on those straights. Oh god, that could have gone bad. But the car doesn't weigh anything, so it brakes really good too. For its purpose, this is a really good car. Would rise again. Would race again indeed. I intend to go through my entire library of cars for now. Maybe 1 or 2 cars a episode, because I have not that many yet. I'm gonna skip out on the Fast and the Furious cars, so everyone's done those by now. And there's not much I can say about them. Same with the Hoonigan cars, really. I'm probably going to do a episode of the Hoonicorn, just because I think it's an absolutely darling little thing. I see you. No, you don't. And no, you don't. Not in the slightest, you don't. That was not a perfect corner by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know what? we are hauling on like this. Poor car. It used to be in good shape. Not so much anymore. But it does go around corners both right ways and sideways. God, a part of me really want a steering wheel for this. And that is what happens when you get cocky. That is what happens when you get cocky indeed. When you start thinking you're the Stig, then realize that you want the Stig because the Stig wouldn't have done that mistake. Also at the same point you realize you do not share a weird love for British radio dramas, nor do you actually fear buses. Nor do you have a Asian cousin. That I know of. Might have. Shouldn't say I don't. Not entirely aware my entire family what they're doing at this point, so I might actually have an Asian cousin. But all we know is that's a Stig. Come on. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I really need to concentrate when I'm driving. Otherwise, this sort of dumb thing happen. Oh. Now we might actually have a bit of a trouble. A bit trouble catching up, because that was stupid. That was me really overextending what I can do with this car. I think it's pulling oddly. Shouldn't be able to because it's not sim damage. But you know, sometimes just get the feeling that you manage to do things to the car that it does not agree with. Yeah, it's gonna be some tight driving, I'm gonna say. Oh, I said, at some point I'm gonna go race without using the rewind feature. But this is not it, apparently. Use to join the Rewinders Anonymous. Because it's a problem. You're addicted. You're addicted to rewind. And it's not good. Alright, one lap left. We can do this. It's only 5 positions. We can do this. It's not really any... It's not really any pressure per se. It's not a league race or anything. It's just some standalone free-to-play race. Free-to-play. Haha! That's not a controversy we'll be talking about a bit later. But everyone is talking about that right now, so... I mean... It's too much. Too much. Short answer though, before just quick ahead of it. EA fucked up. EA fucked up. Like, badly. It's actually going surprisingly well. I do think I need to increase the AI difficulty again, because this is a bit too easy. An accent like that, and I should not be this close to catching up again. Don't think we can actually manage to catch all the way up though, but... We're gonna take out just Cider here at least. I wonder if that's a word pun or just the dude's name. Don't know. And doesn't actually be a dude per se though. It could be a girl too. Well, it's most common like a male name. It doesn't exactly have to be. Now we're gonna come in second, I think, because I don't think I can catch up 3 turns to this guy. Because this thing's... It's going. No, with a bit... I actually might be able to do it. Come on. Yes, we are. Sorry, Puma. Catch you later. Oh, my poor car. It's nothing left of it. It's just scrap. Anyway, I think that will wrap it up for today. And as always, if you like this kind of content, thumbs up. If you don't like it, I guess you don't give me a thumbs up. And if you care about me, like I care about you, subscribe. But until next time, stay safe, be kind, and play fair. Bye.